Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today we'll be doing my top 5 albums as of today. As the year progresses, it's probably going to change since one of my goals this year is to expand my knowledge of albums and to be able to diversify my taste. And yeah, we'll be listening to a lot of albums this year. So it's probably going to change by the end of the year. So yeah, so let's get started. At number 5 is Sean by Shawn Mendes. I really like this album. It has a really good acoustic sound, and the guitar sounds good on this album. It has, it talks about, it's not afraid to go into those topics and will go in depth into topics and where it needs to go. It's a vulnerable album and it takes you places. You could listen to it when you're happy, you could listen to it when you're sad. It has a variety of emotions where you could listen to it at any point. And yeah. Next, number 4 on my list will be Red Taylor's version. I really like this album. It obviously has 30 songs on it, which is long, but it explores many genres and many themes. While it doesn't stay in to one theme, you can, there's sad songs on the album, depressing, I would say, songs on the album. There's also really s- upbeat songs like 22, and also songs that are kind of in between, where they want to, where the song takes you in a story, like All Too Well 10-minute version, where you feel like the Taylor's trying to take you into a story and you can really feel the story. It had the album, while it does have its songs where it's a bit cringy, but also all albums have their one cringe song. But yeah, it it has multiple genres, rock, pop, country, and many more. But yeah, number 3 will be Being Funny in a Foreign Language by the 1975. I really like this album, especially the song About You. The album has its pop moments and also has near the second half of the album, it has a kind of mellowing down and more moody side to the album, and I like that part of the album. About You was the song that got me into the 1975. So I really like the album for that. And the album has some really good sounds, and it's a very different record to what the 1975 usually produces in a good way, and they were able to reinvent themselves in a positive way. And also the album has really good songs, and some of their best songs, like Oh Caroline, possibly looking for somebody to love and happiness, and I don't think it has skip on the entire album. And it's one of three albums that can say that. The other two are the ones I'm going to say shortly, but I like all the songs on the album, and if they come on, I probably won't skip them. But yeah. Number two, Folklore. Folklore is a really good album. I've already talked about it in a previous video, but this is a short summary. I like every single song on the album. While it is a bit more sad and explores some of those more sad beats and topics, it its lyrics are amazing, and it has lyrics in which many can connect to, while also having a story and having a story you can follow along to. Well, many of her other albums and also albums in general are more autobiographical, where a singer has to try to make their music more relatable for their fans. But this album just comes out naturally because she's telling a story. But yeah. And my number one album is Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. And I love the album. It doesn't have a skip for me. Birds of a Feather is obviously uh an amazing song. I personally really like the vocals on this album. I also really like the production. Well, the songs tend to be a bit more acoustic in some of parts of the album. The vocals really add to it, and it's able to, they're both able to go really well together, especially in The Greatest and The Wildflower. Also in Skinny, it the instrumental really complements itself and is able to make for a really good song. So those are just my thoughts. Leave your top 10 or top 5 down below. And I'll see you all next time.